Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 7 stupidly complex motorcycles that could bankrupt you in repairs. Number 7. BMW R18. The BMW R18 is an absolute beast of a motorcycle, bold and seemingly designed by someone who had a heated argument with a V-twin engine and then said, "Let's make this unnecessarily complicated." This cruiser shows off a massive 1800cc boxer engine that looks like art sitting in your garage and sounds divine on the road. But every mile you ride edges your wallet closer to its funeral. Take the oil change, for instance. That alone can set you back over $300 at a dealership, thanks to the uniquely German layout that forces you to dismantle half the bike to reach basic components. Replacing the clutch? Be prepared to shell out around $2,500 since it's hidden deep in the engine like a final boss in a video game. And heaven forbid something goes wrong with the electronics or shaft drive. BMW's proprietary tech is infamous for throwing cryptic error codes, and their diagnostic tools aren't accessible to your friendly neighborhood mechanic. Speaking of tech, the R18 is loaded with just enough electronics to ensure your peace of mind dies quicker than your bank balance. Adaptive headlights, multiple ride modes, and an electronic throttle, each with its own pricey control unit, can cost more to fix than a used Civic engine. In short, the BMW R18 is overengineering at its finest, an elegant example of how complex a cruiser can be when German precision meets complete disregard for repair costs. Number 6. Suzuki Boulevard M109R. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R is a muscle cruiser that looks like it just chugged a protein shake and is ready to knock out the highway. But when you own one, that's when your wallet might start sobbing in Japanese. Packing a 1783cc V-twin engine, it thunders down the road like a freight train. But when things go south, it's not just a repair, it's a full-blown financial event. Let's start with the rear tire, a massive 240mm slab of rubber that'll cost you about $300, and you'll need to mount and balance it for another $100. And you'll be doing that often, because this bike devours rear tires like popcorn at the movies. Doctor? Clutch? Expect to pay between $700 and $1,000 for parts and labor. The hydraulic system is notoriously temperamental, and if it fails mid-ride, your leg becomes the only muscle moving as you push this 764lb monster uphill. Valve adjustment? That's a $1,200 service thanks to the engine's tricky layout, requiring a surgeon's patience and a mechanic's prayer to access. Fry the ECU or mess with the shaft drive. Welcome to 4-digit territory, easy, and with Suzuki's parts availability being what it is, you'll be left juggling wait times and aftermarket acrobatics. Sure, the M109R is a visual and auditory delight, but unless selling kidneys is your side hustle, the maintenance bills will slowly turn your joy into debt. It's like dating a supermodel who loves champagne and hates reliability. Number 5. Indian Pursuit. The Indian Pursuit is a $38,000 land yacht that thinks it's a space shuttle, with matching maintenance bills. It comes loaded with every gadget this side of a waffle maker, and each tech feature seems tailor-made to drain your bank. Account faster than a Vegas bender. You get a 7-inch touchscreen, power-adjustable windshield, adaptive ride height, and a seat cozier than your couch. But the moment one thing breaks, good luck finding a dealership that can fix it. That massive 1768cc Power Plus engine? Impressive. Until you realize it drinks oil like soda and demands premium gas like it's royalty. And labor costs? Just replacing a sensor can cost upwards of $600, God forbid the electronic suspension glitches that can run you close to $2,000 without blinking. Throw in $300 oil changes, $1,000 tire swaps due to limited availability, and electronics that throw fits in the rain, and suddenly that trip to Yellowstone becomes a budgeting horror story. Unless your idea of fun is juggling service appointments between credit card payments, the Indian Pursuit is better appreciated from a distance. Might look like a dream on wheels, but owning it is like marrying a supermodel with a law degree. Gorgeous, brilliant, and constantly billing you. Number 4. Triumph Rocket 3. The Triumph Rocket 3 is a jaw-dropping motorcycle. Right before it sends your wallet into a full-on panic attack. It boasts a massive 2500cc engine, the largest of any production motorcycle, which sounds epic until you realize keeping it alive is like feeding a lion steak every day. Changing the rear tire alone? Over $400, and it wears out faster than your patience during rush hour. Then there's the valve adjustment, due every 10,000 miles and costing at least $1,000 because it's less of a service and more of a surgical operation. If the electronics go haywire. You're dealing with rider aids, a TFT display, and throttle systems that don't exactly fail politely. The triple exhaust system? Absolutely stunning, but a nightmare to repair if you dent it. And with how wide it is, good luck avoiding that. Parts alone can run you $1,000 before labor. Weighing over 650 libs wet, it burns through brakes and clutches like a Harley at Sturgis. In me sign. Short, the Triumph Rocket 3 is an engineering marvel that'll impress and financially distress. It's fast, it's loud, it's beautiful, but unless you're ready to treat it like a two-wheeled luxury car, it'll punish your bank account relentlessly. Ride it if you must. Just keep your mechanic on speed dial. Number 3. BMW R1250RT. The BMW R1250RT is a touring machine that feels more like a luxury German car on two wheels. But peel back that glossy exterior, and you're left with a mechanical puzzle that needs its own IT support and financial counsel. Let's start with the electronics. This bike has so many sensors, radars, and rider aids, it could probably detect UFOs. You've got dynamic traction control, hill start assist, a 10-inch TFT display, and adaptive cruise control. Great until one of them malfunctions and you're hit with a 4-figure repair bill. TFT display failure? That's $1,000 easy ABS module. You're looking at over $2,000. And labor? This isn't something your backyard mechanic handles. BMW service rates often float around $150 an hour, and each issue typically demands multiple hours. The boxer engine? A mechanical gem, until it starts leaking oil, which is still a thing, by the way. Valve adjustments? That'll cost you $700 or more thanks to the buried layout. Owning the R1250RT is like dating a movie star. Thrilling, glamorous, and heartbreakingly expensive. It gives you everything, until it takes it all back through repair invoices. If you're not emotionally and financially prepped to treat it like a moody European sports car, you might want to keep your wallet at a safe distance. Number 2. Indian Chief. The Indian Chief is a vintage-style bruiser with the flair of a Hollywood diva and the maintenance costs to match. At first glance, it's a picture of American nostalgia. Big engine, shiny chrome, and a soulful rumble that screams freedom. But peel back the retro charm and you'll find a machine so temperamental, your garage might start feeling like a part-time job. Let's talk numbers. Buying a new Chief will set you back around $18,000. And that's just the beginning. Once it's home, the expenses kick in. Basic services often exceed $400 and every oil change starts to feel like a mini mortgage. Need a new clutch? That's another $1,000 electrical gremlins. Those gorgeous vintage gauges might look cool, but fixing them costs several $100 minimum. And parts? Not only are they expensive, but some are so specific to the Chief, you'll be waiting weeks while your dealer shrugs and blames supply chains. The design may be old school, but the engineering is a mess of bolts, sensors, and torque specs that'll make you question your life decisions in under half an hour. The Indian Chief is loud, full of character, and undeniably beautiful, but also moody, demanding, and painfully pricey to keep alive. The Harley-Davidson Road Glide is a head-turning machine, right up until it turns your wallet inside out. This is a rolling mass of chrome, curves, and confusion, loaded with enough tech and creature comforts to make a German luxury car nervous. But hidden behind that iconic shark nose fairing is a tangle of complexity that loves to erupt into costly repair bills. Let's talk infotainment. Sure, it looks great, but if it glitches, you're looking at a $1,500 replacement. That touchscreen doesn't fix itself. Electronic suspension, ride modes, sensors, microprocessors, when they fail, expect 150 pluses per hour in labor, and repairs that regularly cross the $2,000 line. Then there's the engine. The Milwaukee 8 117 is a torque-happy beast, but it runs hot and tight. Valve adjustments, oil leaks, and cam chain tensioner issues are not uncommon. If the cam support plate fails, and it has, you're staring down a $3,000 repair. And the parts? Harley doesn't believe in cheap. A cracked fairing? Nearly $1,000. Unpainted. An infotainment harness? Hard to find, and pricier than a new iPad. The Road Glide is bold and beautiful, but owning one feels like dating a celebrity, demanding, expensive, and likely to ghost you at the worst possible time. And with that, We've reached the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos coming your way.